Good day to you, class. I am Dr. Maria Tricia Lagumenlukban, a faculty member of the Central Bicol State University of Agriculture College of Veterinary Medicine. Now, brought about by the widespread and uncensored criticisms people tend to commit using the social media, I feel that this is the best time for us to talk about three relevant laws we, the veterinarians and the veterinary student in practice, must know about. To join me is Attorney Maria Carmela Lagumenlukban, the corporate lawyer of We Community Developers Incorporated.
Good morning, everyone. My pleasure to be invited by your community to briefly discuss three pertinent laws which are material in your profession, the veterinary medicine. Let's begin with 1. Cybercrime law, specifically on name-calling or slander. There are instances when a client would be posting their displeasure as to your services rendered. Now, instead of resorting to writing a formal complaint before the proper authorities, they would resort to posting libelous statements or bad comments or pictures or just mere clippings of your practice. This is violative of your right against name calling or slander, which is protected by the cybercrime law. For example, from your experience, do you have any like defaming words? The use of words and posting or using the social media as a venue for this is already a violation. It's a very commonplace example of the violation of this right against cybercrime law. Second is the Safe Spaces Act or the Bawal Bastos law, like catcalling, wolf whistling, unwanted invitations, intrusive gazing, use of sexist slurs. Unfortunately, here in the Philippines, that is very commonplace. Due to it being commonplace or due to the society being misogynistic, most of us are not aware that these people who are catcalling you or calling you
Terms like si Tibo or si Bakla.
Yes, or anything against your sexual orientation or even your gender, even if you're straight. You may not be aware that calling you Tibo or calling you or saying babae ka lang kasi or kung lalaki ka lang, kung babae ka lang, that is already a violation of the Bawal Bastos law.
So you mean to say, attorney, kasi nasa news natin palaging yung mga hi miss, hi sexy, ganun lang yung alam namin sa Safe Spaces Act eh.
Yes, yun yung sinasabi kong very common dito sa Pilipinas na iniisip natin, normal yan. But, as a lawyer, I would like you to know that it is not, especially if it is used against you because just to attack your sexual orientation or your gender. Especially, we already have an LGBTQ law, and itong batas na to na Bawal Bastos law, it is applicable to both sexes, male, female, and mind you, and the LGBT is already considered as sexual. It's not merely a sexual orientation, but also a particular gender. Yes. So third, the anti-wiretapping law or act. To overhear, intercept, record any private communication by tapping any wire or cable with the use of any device, any recording device, tape recorder, cell phone, video recorder, without the permission of all the parties in that video, is already a violation of anti-wiretapping law. For example, this one, I'm fully aware that it is being recorded. This interview, this interview is recorded, it is already it's not a violation of wiretapping law. But for example, in your profession, while conducting
A procedure.
a procedure, or even during the outset of
Discussion.
client interviews, or discussing the ways on how to do a procedure, or to apply medication on on their pets. If on these instances that I have mentioned, they decide to put out their phone, record you either audio or video without your consent, without getting expressly your consent, it is already a violation of the anti-wiretapping law. So in my profession, before I record an interview or an investigation, I would inform the other person, especially all the parties in that video. I will inform them that I will be recording that video, the Zoom meeting, may it be Google Meet or just an audio recording. I will have to inform them before tapping on the record bar, because without doing so, you are already violating the anti-wiretapping law. I hope that that discussion is helpful to your society.
Yes, attorney. I-verify ko lang, attorney. Sa Safe Spaces Act, it does not matter if it's just a joke. Sinabi ko na, excuse ko, joke lang naman yun eh. Ganun ba? Ang pertinent ba doon is kung ano yung naramdaman ng tao na pinagsabihan mo?
Nowadays kasi, even jokes can be used against you. It doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be directed to mean personal attack or psychological attack. It doesn't have to be personal. But if it is demeaning, or it affects your psychology, if it has a psychological effect on the person being directed to,
on the receiving
nandun na siya. Yes, the receiving party. Maaari na siya maging liable. So we have to be aware of that. Even jokes can be used against you, basta merong psychological effect sa receiving end. And mind you, ang psychological effect, this can be alleged in complaints. And evidence such as a psychologist assessment can be used as main evidence. So we really have to be careful with our comments.
I see. Okay, we know that you are a very busy person. Thank you so much for sharing in our community your expertise. And as a lawyer, I know that you are the perfect person who can actually enlighten us in these pertinent laws, which I believe will serve as a guideline to us, the veterinarians and the veterinary students. Thank you so much, and good day to you all.
Thank you.